Okay, let me just, I feel like I have an early 2000s part happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Olsen twins zigzag ass part that I like can't figure out today. What the f, man? How about that? That? Maybe. Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Shanelle and we screen movies. We try to do it with filmmaking on the brain. I've studied a little bit of filmmaking, but more importantly, I've done it in the school of life. I've been on a few sets. I'm still young, I'm still learning. I make mistakes all the time, I'm wrong all the time. Those are my major disclaimers, but hey, I still like to watch the movies. I'm not letting that stop me. So welcome if you're new here. We're so glad to have you. Hey, excuse the last few locations I've been in. They are all a work in progress. They're getting noisier. I think it's more important that I crank these out than it is that I'm like freaked out about the sound. So you might hear some traffic. I'm super sorry, but I'm really gonna cut around a lot of it. So we polled the Patreon, and this was our first April poll, and they said that I should watch Labyrinth next. So that is today's film, Labyrinth from 1986. All I basically know is that it's a fantasy and it has David Bowie in it, and I'm really excited. I love him. I didn't really know much. I know his songs, but I never knew that David Bowie sang them. You know, when you just know of the songs. And I saw him in a music video a few years back, I think probably when he passed. And I was like, wow, he's super cute. And then we have to acknowledge what's going on here, or else like I can't function. Yet another artist gone too soon. But yes, today's movie is Labyrinth. I'm just like ready to get right into it. If you want to see my full-length reaction to this, Patreon information in the description box below. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right into today's watch, which is Labyrinth from 1986. Wait, Henson and Lucasfilm? What? So Henson is Muppets, right? And we know Lucasfilm. Guys, I literally know nothing. Like, I know next to nothing. David Bowie. Love Jennifer Connelly. And not just because her eyebrows are perfect. Oh, this had to be big. How big was this when it came out? Like, huge, right? Wow, and that is some early looking computer-generated animation. Directed by Jim Henson. Wow. I just got goosebumps when it became a real owl. Holy shit balls. Jennifer? Is that child? Baby Jennifer?
Through days unnumbered.
No.
To take back the child that you have stolen. I can never remember that line.
She's an actress. Oh, so it's not like old-fashioned. It's like she's in, I see her jeans. Yes! Oh, it's already excellent. Where are we? Looks like New England, right? New England-y? God damn.
She treats me like a wicked stepmother in a fairy story no matter what I say.
I'll talk to her.
She treats me like her wicked stepmother. Is it a stepmother?
Can I talk to you?
There's nothing to talk about.
This is a baby Jennifer Connelly. She looks very different.
Someone has been in my room again. I hate that. I hate it! Someone take me away from this awful place.
The drama. A canted angle, a crying baby.
There was a beautiful young girl whose stepmother always made her stay home with the baby. And the young girl was practically a slave. But what no one knew.
Listen.
Say your right words, the goblin said.
Wow, amazing looking puppets.
I mustn't say. I wish.
No.
Don't you say it?
Say what?
No.
Goblin King, wherever you may be, take this child of mine far away from me.
Bitch, no.
I wish.
Did you say it?
I feel like it shouldn't be an innocent little baby. It should be like a kid, like a 5-year-old. It's like, this baby didn't do anything to you. Your stepmom sucks though. Wow, that canopy, that is what dreams were made of when you were like 10.
I wish the goblins would come and take you away.
And she did it, folks. She fucking did it. Jennifer Connelly, babe. You and your vest really did it. Oh, yes, we love a shadow before the reveal.
I didn't mean it.
Oh, you didn't?
Please.
Just kidding.
Where is he?
I've brought you a gift.
Whoa, cool.
The crystal.
That brilliant painting.
It doesn't look that far.
It's further than you think. Time is short. 13 hours in which to solve the labyrinth before your baby brother becomes one of us forever. Such a pity.
Wow, it looks really beautiful. Whoa. Excuse me?
Oh, excuse me.
I have to get through this labyrinth. Can you help me?
Wow. So these are totally just like, these are actors in goblin suits?
I'm Hoggle. Who are you?
Sarah,
That's what I thought.
do you know where the door to the labyrinth is?
Oh, maybe. You, really going in there, are you?
I love these sets. Wow. I wonder where they built them. Beautiful big soundstage somewhere. California? London?
Now, would you go left or right?
This goblin looks so good. His face moves. Like, the parts move. I think that's one of those really cool visual effects where they built the corridor only like X number of feet long. I'm sticking with my theory that the set in the distance is like built with forced perspective. So it gets tinier and tinier. So it looks like it's in the distance, but it's actually not. And she's running through the same like 15-foot section of this labyrinth. Or whoever knows how long it is. Like, she can't go forward anymore, is my idea. Sorry to get so technical. I'm gonna stop.
No, I said hello, but that's close enough. Come inside and have a nice cup of tea.
Hey!
Hey, hang
Thank
on!
you. That was incredibly helpful.
But if she'd have kept on going down that way, she'd have gone straight to that castle.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
You remind me of the babe. Babe with the power.
Yes!
Power of voodoo. You do.
Wow.
Dance, magic dance.
Bowie's like skinny pants that are not that tight. Oh, that's cool. This is like a to scale thing. God, I love when a movie blows my mind. Like when I don't know how they're doing things. It's my favorite. This is Rocky Horror for children. That's adult. Too good.
No, you can't ask us. You can only ask one of us. It's in the rules. And I should warn you that one of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies.
Would he tell me that this door leads to the castle? Then the other door leads to the castle and this door leads to certain death. So if you told me that he said yes, I know the answer would still be no.
Is that right?
No, it's right. I figured it out. I think I'm getting smarter. This is
What?
a piece of cake.
Oh, not. You need to at least ask 2 questions, babe. Sweetie girl.
Mean help. We are helping. We're helping hands.
This is really clever, you guys. Wow. Cool.
Down.
Was that wrong?
Too late now.
I think she could have spent a minute longer on that riddle. Y'all.
Who's there?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, well.
I'll give you this. You like it, don't you?
So.
Isn't that stereotyping goblins that they like jewelry?
You what? You give me the bracelet. What is that, anyway?
Plastic?
Sure. I'll take as far as I can.
Go back while you still can.
Very Legends of the Hidden Temple, right?
Nothing. 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 Tra-la-la.
Actually-
What is that plastic thing round your wrist?
Oh,
It's just my bribe, no big deal.
all these.
How are you enjoying my labyrinth?
Yay.
It's a piece of cake.
How about upping the stakes?
No.
You say that so what? It's a piece of cake.
Keep your mouth shut, Jennifer Connelly. I'm just hoping for more songs and a little more choreo. Like, I want to see some dance numbers.
But the worst thing is, if you so much as put a foot in the bog of stench, you'll smell bad for the rest of your life.
Forget it, you can have my little brother.
You're on your own?
Lose your sibling or smell bad for the rest of your life. You have to pick one.
That's it.
I guess I picked smell bad.
Them's my rightful property. It's not fair.
No, it isn't. But that's the way it is.
It's so stimulating being your head.
What? Why did you say that about my...
It's so stimulating being your hat.
Now stop that.
Knock it off.
Ludo?
Cute. Pluto?
You seem
Ludo?
like such a nice beast.
The script. What a nice beast. Speaking of the script, very simple. There's like super simple, just A to B plot, right?
That's right, Ludo.
Luto. Come on.
What do you think, Ludo? Which should we choose out of these two ugly characters?
These two ugly characters.
It's very rude to stare.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I was just wondering which...
Sorry, I keep saying cool when I think what I mean is just like, wow. Those look awesome.
I can't understand you.
What were you saying?
Oh, it is so good to get that thing out.
What were you saying?
It's like animation, but not. It's like a rubber puppet, but not. Like, what is it?
You're a wonderful conversational companion.
Wow.
You can talk all... I'm coming, Sarah.
Well,
They are friends.
if it isn't,
Well, I was about to lead her back to the beginning, like you told me. Help her. After your warnings.
Are we to presume that every goblin trapped here was like a lost boy, like a lost child? I feel like I'm making that up. But if Toby is about to become a goblin forever, how did the other goblins get there? We love. Oh, what?
What is it?
Are there full-on Reddit threads devoted to what kind of underwear David Bowie's wearing?
repulsive little scab
Brief?
like you. Do you?
Well,
Probably a brief.
If she ever kisses you, I'll turn you into a prince.
What?
Prince of the land of stench.
I'm like, good deal. Oh, she's looking weird. Her borders are off. Green screen? Yeah, this is one of the first shots where I sense some CGI. Cutting and pasting them into the same environment. Ugh, I don't like that. Oof. They're like flamingos, but like cracked out. Has Labyrinth ever been brought to Broadway? A stage play? Think you write up a couple more songs? Make it happen, baby. Right after I write my Taylor Swift jukebox musical. Hoggle. Good for her for being able to climb, because we all know I cannot.
Oh, you've come to help me!
BFFs.
Ah, what is it?
the bog of eternal stench.
Yes. I wanted to lay eyes on this baby.
I never smelled anything like it. It's like...
What is it? Describe it. So she seems to be conquering this labyrinth because she's making friends. Survival of the most social.
Stop, I say!
Please, we have to get across.
Without my permission, no one may cross.
Please, I only have a little time left.
Is this a fox?
Of what speakest thou?
The smell!
I smell.
A Baroque fox.
You're joking.
Wow, the little puppet fox guy moves so cool too. They're just... You don't need me to tell you that they're just geniuses. Like, this is next level craft. You can't see strings or anything. I guess they're being puppeted from below. Down here.
No one shall pass this way without my permission.
So what if we got permission?
May we have your permission?
Well,
Thank you, noble sir.
my lady.
Yeah.
I appreciate this. In adventure films, no one ever admits they're hungry.
Here.
No. That's why they... we have to pause. We have to pause. You guys. I thought that was something unique and different about this adventure film. Not remembering that Hoggle had the fruit to give her. So that means, like... I'm an idiot. The screenplay had to have I'm hungry in there so that he could slip her this fruit. And I'm over here thinking they're like rewriting the genre. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I just love how wrong I am at all times. God, I love being stupid on here. Okay, let's go back in.
Tastes strange.
It should. Came from the bad guy.
What have you done?
Oh, damn you, Jared.
It's pretty funny. There's like dolls inside bubbles. Oh my god, that looks like her grown up. Wow. Cool. That looks like Jennifer Connelly right now. So is this her tripping out? Maybe? Oh, that 80s purple eyeshadow. Wow. Okay. I'll just start talking. It's really cool though. Whoa. The contour in his nose. I feel like we could be heroes. You know? It's cool. It's cool. It's so cool. She's back. She survived. Bitch did it.
What was I doing?
You can't look where you're going if you don't know where you're going.
It's kind of true.
That's what you were looking for, wasn't it, my dear?
Is this her bedroom?
Oh.
Oh. I feel the relief she feels.
Better to stay in here, dear. Yes, there's nothing you want out there, no.
There was something I was looking for.
Don't talk nonsense.
Your brother, bitch.
My lady.
Wow.
And I ain't interested in being friends.
I forgive you, Hoggle.
I forgive you. We love a forgiveness storyline.
Here are your things, Hoggle. Thanks for your help.
Huh. Well, what have we...
Oh, he got his things.
Let's get that right.
Earl!
What?
The girl who ate the pizza forgot everything!
What of her?
She's here with the monster, and Sir Didymus and the dwarf works for you! What? They've got through the gates, and they're on their way to the castle!
Stop her!
I feel like Bowie's pants are awkwardly loose. Like, make them tighter or baggier, but don't do this, like, in-between business that they're doing.
No, not that way!
Wow, it's like a straight up like battle.
Ambrosius, if you don't turn around this second, I will never feed you again.
Good punchline. Turns around immediately. I'm also so daunted at this task of like coordinating all of these puppeteers to be able to do this. I'm honestly stressed out looking at like how complicated these maneuvers are. Oh my god. Guys, making movies is so f***ing hard. And these boulders, they're playing this footage in reverse to get it to go back up. The music is telling me we're getting close, baby. Where you at, Toby?
Yes. Should you need us?
I'll call. Thank you. All of you.
Wow, this is a real labyrinth.
Starving near exhaust.
I like the black pant on Bowie best. It's doing him the most favors. You want to know what I don't see getting settled? Her stepmother continually asking her to babysit. It's not fair. Like, she'll have a new appreciation for her brother, sure, but like that doesn't solve her issue. Oh, soundtrack, yes.
Give me the child.
Sarah, beware.
It's from her play.
I have been generous.
I can't get over it. I can't look anywhere but you know where on Bowie.
What have you done that's generous?
Everything.
You have no power over me.
Dramatic ass slow motion. Yes. Oh, we're back to our owl from the beginning. Peter Pan-esque. Just like reminiscent of a lot of really beautiful nostalgic films for me. Tobe, you better be there, bitch. Oh, thank God. This baby's so cute.
Here you are. I'd like Lancelot to belong to you now.
Goodbye, Sarah.
Her cat's poster, dead. Roasted.
And remember, fair maiden, should you need us...
Should you need us? For any reason at all.
I need you, Hoggle.
You do?
I need you. All of you.
You do? Well, why didn't you say so?
I wasn't expecting to feel things from this. Wow.
Baby power of voodoo. You do. Mind your baby.
Okay, wow, Labyrinth. I have now seen it. Cute. That was so cute. I did not expect to feel anything, like feel like a little bit emotional or chills from that. And I want to go ahead and say that's a testament to 16-year-old Jennifer Connelly, or however old she was when she filmed this. It's a girl and all her like little imaginary friends, and they go and like she learns that she can like really lean on them and trust them and ask them for help. I felt like the same way I felt in Inside Out, you know, that Pixar movie. I mean, minor spoiler alert if you haven't seen Inside Out, but when she loses her imaginary friend forever, I got like really actually sad and emotional about this because it felt like a little girl like losing her best friends, losing her imaginary friends, her stuffed animals, her toys, like everything she like once knew. So So I didn't expect to feel this way about this movie. That was really, really cool. I love a surprise like that. And I want to put it all on Jennifer Connelly. I think she's so talented and really portrayed this character with like a depth to it that not every kid actor would have brought to the role at all. No way. Okay, let's go right into the trivia section. Let's see. Okay, thank God there's some CGI in here so I don't look dumb. The owl in the title sequence is computer generated, the first attempt at a photorealistic CGI animal character in a feature film. The various things that Jareth does with the crystal balls, rolling them around his arms and his hands and so forth, are not camera tricks or any other kind of special effect. They're actually done by choreographer Michael Moshkin, who is an accomplished juggler. Moshkin was actually crouched behind Bowie with his arms replacing Bowie's. However, he had no video screen to view his performance. In other words, his manipulations were performed completely blind. Cool. The sources of the characters can be seen in Sarah's bedroom at the beginning of the movie. She has a stuffed animal that looks like Sir Didymus on her dresser, a doll that looks like Ludo on the shelves. After you see the Hoggle bookend, there is a scrapbook shown. It shows newspaper clippings of Sarah's famous actress mom with another man, David Bowie. This blows my mind and freaks me out. The dance magic scene consisted of over 48 Muppets, 52 puppeteers, and 8 people in goblin costumes, as revealed by Brian Henson on the Inside the Labyrinth special. Wow, okay, I need to look up that special. Whoa, a Hoggle puppet got lost on an airplane and remained undiscovered until it turned up at the Unclaimed Baggage Center, a store in Scottsboro, Alabama. When a worker opened the crate, he got a scare by the sight of the puppet. It's now on display in their museum. Over 100 pairs of latex hands were made for the helping hand scene. Wow. First theatrical movie directed by Jim Henson. Cool, yeah. I wasn't entirely sure, but I hadn't seen him direct before. Since like reading into things is kind of my thing, was this all like metaphor for her no longer being a child, no longer taking things for granted, growing up, leaving childhood behind? Like, was this that? Is she tripping? I don't know. I feel like this was like a meditation on losing your innocence. Should we go with that? Whoa. To help the puppeteer inside him to see, there was a miniature video camera in Ludo's right horn that fed to a small television monitor mounted inside the puppet's stomach. Whoa! Hoggle consisted of Sherry Weiser inside the suit and 4 puppeteers led by Brian Henson, controlling 18 motors inside of the face rig. You guys, Hoggle looked so damn good. His face moved, his cheeks moved, his eyebrows moved, his oh my god, his mouth moved, his eyes moved, eyelids. Wow. Henson controlled Hoggle's jaw movements, provided the voice. Another puppeteer provided further lip movements with another mitt. A third puppeteer used a fingertip joystick lever to control Hoggle's eyes and eyelids. The fourth used a smaller mechanism to animate the eyebrows and a foot pedal to control the skin around Hoggle's eyes. Whoa. The puppeteers had to rehearse together for weeks to anticipate each other's movements. You guys, I have chills everywhere. I don't know how anyone ever is a puppeteer ever. That's beyond me. Okay. Movie filmed next door to Legend, 1985, which meant that cast and crew of both often intermingled. Brian Henson happened to meet and develop a crush on Mia Sara from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which we covered on the channel. Years later, the two met again and married. Wow, cool. Oh, this is what I wanted to know. In the beginning of the iconic magic dance scene, Toby is seen crying while surrounded by numerous goblins. Okay. In reality, the baby actor Toby Froud wasn't the least bit scared by any of the puppets and the animatronics used. They had to wait until he was tired and wanted to nap after filming the musical number to get him to cry. What? That's crazy. I saw him crying and I was like, okay, yeah, those things are terrifying. Turns out the baby, not scared. Wow, okay, this is going along with my idea that this is a metaphor. As mentioned above, newspaper clippings showing Sarah's mother and a man resembling Jareth can be seen on her bedroom mirror. Supplemental material, including the novelization, explain that this man is a fellow actor, and Sarah's mother left her family for him. Needless to say, this detail adds a tremendous amount of significance to his role as the Goblin King. Yes, so it would make sense that in her head, this real-life man that her mom left for would be the evil Goblin King. That's cool. That adds a definite layer of adult depth to this whole thing. Helena Bonham Carter, Jane Krakowski, Yasmin Bleeth, Sarah Jessica Parker, Mary Stuart Masterson, Laura Dern, Maddie Corman, Carrie Green, Lily Taylor, Laura San Giacomo, Ali Sheedy, Mia Sara, Marissa Tomei all auditioned for the role of Sarah Williams. Hoggle was voiced by Brian Henson, Jim Henson's son. Cool. Most of the film was shot on sets at Elstree Studios in Hertfordshire in the UK, but the setting is oddly transatlantic. The picturesque park in the opening scene, as Sarah rehearses her lines, is a UK screen favorite. It's the grounds of West Wycombe House in Buckinghamshire. Yeah, I thought that this might be on location in London, partly. Whoa, it's the landscaped grounds in the feature The Duchess with Keira Knightley. So most shooting was done on the set of Goblin City was built on stage 6 at Thorn EMI Elstree Studios in London and required the largest panoramic backcloth ever made. Cool. So yeah, it is like a matte painting backcloth. Most of the filming was conducted at Elstree Studios. A small amount of location shooting was carried out in England and America. The scenes of Sarah running back home were filmed in various towns in New York, namely North Nyack. Yes, I thought that looked New England-esque. I like to read critic reviews because it sometimes articulates how I feel. I've said this before. While acknowledging that Labyrinth was made with infinite care and pains, which, yes, blew my mind, Roger Ebert felt that the film never really comes alive. Ebert felt that the film was set in an arbitrary world. None of the events in it had any consequences, robbing the film of any dramatic tension. It was such a simple plot. It literally was get A to B. That was it. And like, you never doubted for 1 second that she wasn't going to get from A to B. But this is what I would consider a children's film. And you never doubt, really, in children's films that they're not gonna get there. You know, like, think about it. Narnia, did we ever think they weren't gonna win? I don't know. I guess a lot of the fun comes in the idea that, like, maybe they won't win. So in that regard, I'll say Labyrinth is just fine. But, like, I'm not the audience at this point. Like, I needed to watch this when I was much younger. Oh, this is the last bit that I really needed to know. Most of the visual effects on Labyrinth were achieved in camera with several notable exceptions. The most prominent of these post-production effects was the computer-generated owl. Yup, we knew that. The scene where Sarah encounters the fire gang had to be altered in post-production as it had been filmed against black velvet cloth to disguise the puppeteers, and a new forest background was added later. Yes, we knew this as well. Their edges looked super weird and like glowy, and that is because the fire gang was operated against a black velvet cloth. Jim Henson was unhappy with the composting on the finished scene, although he considered the puppetry featured worthy of inclusion. So you've seen my reaction to Labyrinth, you heard what I have to say, so now I want to hear from you. Meet me in the comments down below. Let's talk about Labyrinth. If you want to see my full-length reaction to this, don't forget to click the link in the description box below for my Patreon. And on that note, I'm gonna go eat.